All right. Good morning, yogis. Welcome, gang. Yay. Let's up into a seated pose, comfortable seat, and just start to slowly close the eyes down and land in the body. A couple of newies this morning. If I haven't met you, my name's Tommy. And yeah, I'm here to guide you through yoga. Eyes closed down, shoulders soften. The breath is moving in and out through the nose, sitting up nice and tall. And give yourself a little squeeze in all edges of the body. And with the eyes closed, the intention for our practice this morning is to get into some level of gratitude. So before we even start to move the body, see if you can bring something into your attention, into your awareness that's happened in the last 24 hours that's brought you some form of gratitude, just some form of gratitude. And if you don't want to do it anyway. So just make a commitment to bring yourself, just notice, be aware of something that has brought you some level of gratitude in the last 24 hours. Could be as small or as big as whatever you want. And if you have to search for it, that's fine. Just look for something. And once you notice that or become aware of that, that brings a really gentle, not like a forced smile, but maybe even an internal smile to your innards. The intention for our practice this morning is gratitude, the essence of gratitude. Bring the hands together at heart center and bowing into that. Stay bowed. Let the right and left shoulder soften down a little. And start to gently constrict the back of the throat. So you feel this oceanic sound rolling in and out through the back of the throat, and push all the breath out of the body. And then as you exhale, hands onto knees, and then inhale through the nose forward, keeping that Ujjayi breath. Shoulders draw back, lift the chin. And as you exhale through Ujjayi breath, round the spine, squeeze the belly. Good. Let's come forward, shoulders draw back, look forward through Ujjayi. And as you exhale, gentle constriction around the spine, squeeze. Two more through Ujjayi as you come forward, gentle constriction, and gentle constriction at the back of the throat as you push it back. Let's go one more. Inhale, come forward, shoulders draw back, and then round it out, squeeze. And this time as you come forward towards the right. So shoulders, everything to the right, come forward, lift the chin. And as you exhale, over towards the left. And then round it out, move over to the right, lift the chin as you come forward. Exhale over towards the left as you squeeze back and round. Come over to the right, inhale, come forward, over to the left, to the back. One more time, come forward, and then swap it out at the top of the circle and move it back to the right, to the back, to the left, forward, right. And really work on, as you come forward, arch the spine and lift the chin. And then as you move it back, around the spine and squeeze the chin. So it's this big, juicy lengthening of the sides of the body. Awesome. Let's bring it back to center, shoulders above the hips, and then reach the arms up, open up the eyes, bring the hands to heart center. Once again, reach the arms all the way up, nice big breath in, and open up to the left. So the right hand forward, left arm back, goes back towards the left shoulder. Lift up a little higher through the spine and take a peek at the left shoulder. As you inhale, both arms reach up as you look up, breath in, and then open up to the right. Perfect. Take a peek at the right shoulder as you lift up a little higher. Belly draws in a little and squeeze the spine. Good. Both arms reach up, look up, breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart, interlace fingers, tuck the chin, round the spine, squeeze it out. Keep the hands, reach the arms up, look up. You'll feel the front body lengthen out. A little movement of the left side body, right side body, really squeeze it up. Look up, lift the chin, take a breath, and then interlace the fingers behind the sacrum. Stretch the hands back. Open up the heart, really lengthen, release your left ear towards the left shoulder. Perfect. And then bring it back to center. And then the right ear towards the right shoulder. Good. Hands a little further away. Bring the head back to center. Left ear to the left shoulder. Got it? Hands a little further away. Back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Got it. Release the hands, reach the arms up, take a hold of the right wrist, turn the right hand inside out, really stretch it up. Gentle sway over towards the left. Beautiful. Try and make your right sit bone a little bit heavier and bring the shoulders back a little as you lift the spine. Awesome. Take another breath. Bring it back to center. Take a hold of the left wrist. Stretch it up first and then over towards the right as you feel the left side body lengthen out. Take another breath and deepen. Good. Bring it back to center. Hook your thumbs. Take a little back bend as you look up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down and find a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Once you get to downward dog, start to move the body left to right, right to left. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, lengthening into the body. Bring this essence of gratitude into the body, into your breath. And really just lengthening. I had these two moments yesterday. One was I went for a dip yesterday afternoon, just when the sun was setting. And holy shit, man, that sunset I saw, I feel like the whole thing was for me. And then there was this one other thing where I was getting a coffee and I saw this dog and it was so fucking cute. And you know those dogs that you see, it was a little puppy and I literally wanted to kill the thing. It was that cute. And it literally just brought so much joy that I wanted to kill this thing so hard. So there's always some form of way of bringing gratitude or this essence of joy into life, into your practice. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. And sometimes this inner child just lands in us and goes, no, I don't want to. Well, fuck that. Let's find gratitude today. Grab one elbow, grab the other. Let yourself hang nice and heavy. Really release the head. Let the head totally go, even if that means that you have to bend your knees a little. Soles of the feet push down. Plug the right hand into the mat. Take your left arm to the sky. Lengthen all the way up. Good. Take a breath in. Left hand down, right arm reaches to sky as you open up a little bit more. Good. Take another breath. Right hand lands. Walk your hands forward to a plank pose. Once you get to a plank, let's release the knees down to the mat and find child's pose. Push it all the way back. Feel the arms lengthen out. Plug your hands into the mat. Maybe even creep your fingertips forward a little. Take another breath in. And stay for the exhale. Come forward to a tabletop. Turn your fingers around so they're facing the knees. Get a nice little wrist stretch in there. Maybe even arch the spine as you look forward and then round it out, squeeze the belly. Awesome. Let's do one more. Arch the spine, look forward, breath in, and then exhale to round it out, round it out. Good. Once you get back to center, turn the hands back around so they're face forward and then turn them around so you're on top of the hands. Fingers face back forward. Good. Bend the elbows a little and then start to straighten out the elbows. Good. Bend the elbows and then straighten them out. Really good. Take one more, whatever you want to do, and then slowly turn the hands back around. Arch your spine, look forward, tuck your toes under, find a downward facing dog all the way back. Come up onto your right fingertips and then come down onto the right hand. Come up onto your left fingertips. Really good. One more time. Left hand down up onto right fingertips. Right hand down up onto left fingertips. Both hand push down, come high up on your tippy toes. Squeeze your right heel down into the mat as you bend your left knee. Squeeze it down. Keep that. Keep the right heel squeezing down till you can almost float your left toes just up off the mat. If they do float off, great. If they don't, they don't. Really good. Left toes land, left heel lands, right knee bends. Really squeeze the left heel down. It'll mean you have to make your arms a little straighter. Take another breath in. Good. Stay for the exhale. Let's release the right toes if they've landed or whatever, high up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Find a plank pose as you inhale. Release your knees down to the mat. Chest and chin follow, elbows in. Take it through to a baby cobra. Scoot the heart through. And let's release the forehead to the mat. Good. Once again, baby cobra. This time bring the hands with you. Push the top of the feet down and reach the arms to the back of the room. And then interlace your fingers as you stretch your hands back. Keep pushing the top of the feet down. Good. Maybe lift the toes off the mat now, the knees off the mat. Lengthen up a little bit more. Take one more breath in and release all the way down. Bring the hands back next to the armpits. Elbows point upward. Tuck your toes. Child's pose with your toes tucked under. Child's pose with your toes tucked under. Really nice. Push your hands a little deeper into the mat and have the intention of hovering the knees off the mat. And once you have that intention, then actually make that happen. Get the knees just up off the mat. Good. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Let the knees land down. Come forward to tabletop. Keep your toes tucked. Find a half push up. Elbows in, elbows in. Good. Push back up. Keep your toes tucked. Downward facing dog all the way back. Really nice. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Come high up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk, step, or float to the top of the mat. Take it to a halfway lift as we inhale. Fold it back, exhale. Stand it up. Reach it up. Nice big breath in. Open up to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Both arms reach up as we inhale and open up to the right. So your left arm forward, right arm back. This time as you come to center, find chair pose, knees bend, stand up, open up to the left. Beautiful. Chair pose, inhale, and then open up to the right as you exhale. Let's go one more on each side. Chair pose deeper. Good. Open up to the left. Nice. Chair pose a little bit deeper and then open up to the left. Really good. Keep the knees straight. Both arms reach up. Inhale. Fold it to the mat as you exhale down. Find a halfway lift breath in. Fold it back. Walk, step, or float back. Either knees, chest, and the chin, or chaturanga, elbows in. Your practice upward facing as we inhale. Back to downward facing dog as we exhale all the way back. Really good. Make your arms a little straighter. Let the armpits lengthen out. Plug the hands deep into the mat, especially the knuckle of your thumb and index finger squeeze down. Take a breath in. Let the head go as you exhale. High up on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, float between the hands to a halfway inhale. Fold it back, exhale. Stand it up. Reach it up as you breathe in, and then bring the hands to heart down by the side of the body. Reach the arms up as you inhale, folding to earth as you exhale, down to a halfway lift breath in, fold it back, walk, step, float back, chaturanga, elbows in, upward dog, lift the heart, lengthen, downward facing dog as you squeeze it all the way back. Really good. Lengthen, find yourself in your downward dog, land in your downward dog, and really take ownership. Take ownership of your practice, take ownership of the body, take ownership of the breath. And then you can also take ownership outside of what happens outside of this room, like you feeling gratitude as much as you possibly can. The essence of gratitude will sort of bring us into joy, into love, into support. And then that creates all this other good shit around us. Might take a day, a week, a month, whatever. But if you practice it consistently, it happens. Take a breath in and stay for the exhale. Come high up on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, right knee, right elbow, shoulders over the wrist, right leg to sky, kick it all the way up. Let's bend the right knee, yawn the hips open, and then bring your right knee to your left elbow and stay. Stay here. Take another breath. Good. Stay for the exhale. Right leg to sky, kick it all the way up. Once again, right knee to left elbow, right knee to left elbow. Listen carefully. Come up onto your right fingertips, the right one. The right one. Good. Keep your right knee squeezing to the left elbow, the right fingertips. You got it. Right leg to the sky. Kick it all the way up. Good. Knee to nose, nose to knee. It's a gentle step of the right foot forward, left knee down. Both arms reach up to the sky. And once the arms reach up, just twirl your wrists around so you release that tension in the wrist. Good. Take a breath in and then straighten out through the fingers, through the arms. Come forward. Take a breath as you exhale. Frame the right foot, straighten the right leg, Ardha Hanuman. Left fingertips walk forward. Right arm reaches to the top of the, open up to the right. Good. Open up a little bit more. Take another breath in. Place your right hand onto the sacrum and see if you can use that to open yourself up a little bit more. Lift the right shoulder a little higher, right toes back towards the face. Take a breath in, deepen for the exhale. Good. As your right knee bends, your right hand lands to the inside of the right foot, left toes tuck, lift your left knee, shoulders draw back, look forward, lengthen out through the heart. Malasana pose, yogi squat, left foot steps to the outside, sit in, reach the arms forward, and then find an active squat where you lift your butt up in line with the knees. Good. And then reach the arms up. Keep that bend in the knees. Lengthen, even look towards the palms. Take a breath in, fold it to the mat, butt lengthens. Good. Walk your feet back in, halfway lift as you inhale, fold it back, exhale, stand it up, reach it up. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart, down by the side of the body. Good. Arms reach up, we look up. Folding to earth as you exhale down. Take a half weight lift breath in. Walk, step, float to the back of your mat. Chaturanga, nice cow. Upward facing as we inhale. Back to downward facing dog, all the way back. Push the hands down a little bit more. Feel the armpits lengthen a little bit more. Allow your breath to lengthen. Be in your body. Be in the body. Take another breath. And stay for the exhale. Really good, guys. High up on your tippy toes, knees bend, look forward. Left knee to left elbow, shoulders over the wrists. Your left leg to sky, down dog split. Bend your left knee, give it a little opening. Good. Left knee to right elbow, give it a nice little tappity tap. Left leg to sky, kick it up. Once again, left knee to right elbow. See if you can keep it there as you come up onto your left fingertips. Up onto the left fingertips. Awkward. Who cares? Take another breath. Good. Left hand down, left leg to sky. Kick it all the way up. Left knee to nose, nose to knee. Squeeze it, step it through. Right knee to mat. Both arms reach up to the sky. Give your wrist a little curl. Opening up, lengthening, taking the breath in and out back through the nose. As you inhale, straighten out the arms. Nice big breath in. Stretch it up. Take a breath. As you exhale, frame your left foot. Ardha Hanuman, left leg straightens, left toes back towards the face. See if you can creep your right fingertips forward a little and take your left arm up to the sky, opening up towards the left. Left arm to the sky. Keep kicking out through the left heel. And then can you stretch the left hand up a little bit more? Feel that opening. Take another breath. Left hand onto the sacrum. Maybe as you push into that a little, you find a bit more opening of the left shoulder open. Really nice. Take one more breath. Stay for the exhale. Let's release that. Bend your left knee, left hand to the inside of your left foot. Left knee bends, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, shoulders back, look forward. Right foot to the outside of the right hand, squat into your yogic squat. Really good. Make that an active squat. So you lift your butt, arms lift up. Really lengthen out. Lift the belly, lift the heart, lift, lift, lift. Take a breath. Fold it all the way down. Walk your feet back in. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold it back. Exhale. Stand it up. Reach it up. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, hands to heart down by the side of the body. We're just moving with the breath as you lift the arms. Folding to earth as you exhale. Down to a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold it back. Walk, step, float to the back of your mat. Chaturanga, elbows in, make it a pose. Upward dog, make it a pose. Downward dog, make it a pose. Notice how your body, you start to get a little bit more heat. You start to get a little bit more juice. You push the hands down and you double down into your attention, into your focus, into the body. That's why we're here, especially in the morning. Take a breath and stay. Take another inhale and stay. Good. High up on your tippy toes, knees bend, look forward. Right knee to right elbow, shoulders over the wrists. We've got the right leg to sky, down dog split, bend and open. Right knee to the left elbow. Kick your right foot all the way over, but stay. Don't take your left hand to the sky. Left hand down, right foot kicks all the way over. Really good. Come up onto your right fingertips, up onto the right fingertips. You got it. See if you can float the right hand off the mat. Right hand off the mat. Right hand off the mat. Get that right fucking hand off the mat. Right hand off the mat. Until every right hand is off the mat, we go nowhere. Take a breath. Good. Find gratitude now. Right hand lands, right leg to sky. Kick it all the way up. Good. Right knee to nose to knee. Squeeze it in. Step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Lengthen all the way up. Let's give the wrists a little curl. Get some more heat back in there. Awesome. Bend a little further into the right knee. Lengthen up. Take a breath in. Left elbow comes under the right. Wrap yourself up. Lift up nice and tall. Lifting nice and high up on your left tippy toes. Belly in. Take a breath in. As you exhale, start to lengthen forward. Good. Take flight. Variation of warrior 3. As you lengthen, your left leg lifts up. Elbows draw forward. Lift your left leg up. Lift your left leg back. Good. Almost like a back bend here. Stay with it. Take another breath. Stay for the exhale. We step it back to warrior 1. So the left heel lands, unravel the arms. Both arms reach up to the sky. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Take a breath. And we'll turn this into like a quarter warrior 1 where you open up towards the left. So just a little bit, keep the arms up, just a little. So like 45 degrees to the left. You got it. Lift the shoulders. Don't lift the shoulders. Soften the shoulders, but lift the heart. Take a breath in. The right knee bends a little bit more. Interlace the fingers behind you. Stretch it back. Should feel nice to open. And then find a humble warrior. Right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Once you get there, let the head go. Can you give it a little bit more bend into your right knee as you squeeze the outer edge of your left heel down into the mat? Take 2 more breaths. Good. Take 1 more breath in. Straight to Cleopatra. Left hand lands. Right arm reaches. Left hip softens down to the mat. Strong. Take a breath and stay for the exhale. Let's get the right hand to the inside of your right foot. Left heel lands on the mat. Keep the right hand or right fingertips. Left arm reaches up to the sky as we lengthen up. If you have the space, you might even lengthen your left arm over the left ear. Just keep squeezing the left outer edge of your left heel down to the mat. Strong. Take another breath. Stay. Let the left hand land. Back to easy twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. Pivot onto your right, to your left tippy toes. You got it. Take a breath in. Right hand lands. Without a sound, plank pose. Step it to plank. Good. Take a breath as we exhale. Half push up. Chaturanga, it's a pose. Upward dog is a pose. And then downward dog is a pose as you push it back. Landing back, make your arms a little straighter. Plugging in, spread the fingers. Lengthen the armpits. Let the head go. Almost like you're squeezing an apple between the chin and the collarbones. Take a breath and stay for the exhale. Good. High up on your tippy toes. Knees bend, look forward. Left knee to left elbow. Give it a squeeze. Good. Left leg to sky. Kick it up. Left knee bends. You on the hips open. Left knee to right elbow. Left knee to right elbow. Kick your left leg all the way over. Both hands in the mat. Both hands in the mat. You got it. Up onto your left fingertips. The left one. The left one. The left one. Good. Can we float the left hand off the mat? Left hand off the mat. Left hand off the mat. You got it. Get that thing unstuck. Make it happen somehow. Good. good. Take a breath, left hand lands, left leg to sky, kick it all the way up, so good. Left knee to nose, and really notice whether that annoyed you or not. Step the left foot forward and then come up into a crescent lunge all the way up. Lengthen up, high up on your right, tippy toes, really good. Give the wrists a little roly-poly, take a breath in, and then sit in nice and deep into your crescent. Lengthen, take a breath. Right armpit, not right armpit, right elbow. Let's take a little lift up as we inhale, and then we start to explore what it would be like if all the energy is in the left foot, and then we start to take flight, because just naturally, that's what happens. And as you take flight, you kick the right leg back a little bit more, lift the elbows forward, almost try and turn this into a back bend. If you bend your left knee a little, you'll have way more space. Really nice. Take a breath. Warrior one as the right foot steps back, unravel the arms, both arms reach all the way up. You got it. Bend the left knee a little bit more. Let's take a breath in, and then we'll turn into that sort of quarter warrior one. They're both over towards the right. Really good. Not too far. Take a breath. Bend the left knee a little bit more. Nice. Interlace fingers the opposite way. Stretch your heart open, the back of the heart back, and then find a humble warrior as you land all the way down. Once you get down there, it's this essence of just allowing the head to totally soften. If you gaze towards the inner right ankle, you're in the right spot. Take 2 more breaths. Deepen every exhale. Let's take 1 more breath in. Good. Cleopatra pose as you release the right hand down. Pivot. Left arm reaches all the way back. Strong. Take a breath in. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Right heel lands. Side angle pose. Right heel lands. Side angle. Right arm reaches all the way. So the right arm to the sky. Right arm. Good. Right heel down. Right arm to sky. You got it. Lengthen the knee, bends a little bit more. If you want a bit more juice, feel free to lengthen the right arm over the right ear as you feel the right side body lengthen out. Beautiful pull. Take a breath. Right hand to the mat. Easy twist. Left arm reaches to the sky. Pivot onto the right tippy toes. You got it. Take a breath in. Left hand to the mat. Plank pose without a sound. Without a sound, conscious movement. We've got a breath here, slow half push up as you exhale, upward facing, collarbones lengthen away from the ears, back to downward dog as you squeeze it all the way back. So good. Plug into earth. Noticing the heat, noticing all of it, the bits you like, the bits you don't like. Just choosing your own adventure. Take a breath. And stay and deepen for the exhale. Good. High up on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Right knee to right elbow, give it a tappity tap. You got it. Right leg to sky, kick it all the way up. Right knee to left elbow, same thing, kick it over, almost like you're coming into fallen triangle, but don't let that happen. Come up onto your right fingertips, up onto the right fingertips. Good. Float the right hand off the mat. The body's sort of used to it now. Get the right hand off the mat. That includes you as well, Nick. Take 1 more breath. Good. Right hand lands, fallen triangle. Left arm reaches. Should feel nice. Open all the way up. Left arm reaches. You got it. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice. We've got 1 more breath in. Keep your right foot where it is. Left hand down. Half push up. Keep the right hand leg where it is. Half push up. Good. Push it down. Push it back up. Right leg to sky. Down dog split. Holy shit. Right knee to nose. Nose to knee. Squeeze it in. Step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge all the way up. Once you get there, same thing. Yes, just open up. Give them a little twirl. Nice. Take a breath in and then sit into your presence. Shoulders soften out. Let the heart lift. Take a breath and deepen. Let's get the left elbow under the right. Wrap yourself up. Lift it up nice and tall. Take a breath in. Bring yourself forward. Get all the weight into the right foot and then start to extend all the way. Good. Kicking out through the left heel. Turn on the glutes. Elbows lifting forward. Take a breath in. Left knee to the chest. Both arms are still wrapped up. Wrap it up. Let the left elbow, left knee lift up a little higher. Strong. Lift and lengthen, lift and lengthen. Take a breath in and then find a half moon pose. So you just gently unravel, just gently unravel. Make it an experience. We've got one more breath. Bring the left knee back to the chest, all the way up. Both arms reach up to the sky. Good. Take a breath in. Gentle step back into warrior one. Keep the arms lifted. Keep the arms lifted. Warrior one. You got it. Lift up, lengthen. Do that quarter warrior one thing. Beautiful. Bend a little further into the right knee. Interlace the fingers behind you. Stretch the heart open. Come down into your humble warrior. All the way down. Maybe even a little click of the lower spine. Take a nice juicy breath in and deepen down. Good. We have one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Cleopatra pose as you release. Left hand down, right arm reaches to the back of the room. Really open up the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Skandasana on the left knee. So we bring it all the way over, either surface lunge or Skandasana as you sit down, right toes back towards the face. Let's lift the heart up a little higher. Take a breath. Stay for the exhale. I'll meet you in easy twist. Right knee bends, left hand down, right arm reaches. From easy twist, straight to side plank pose. Right foot steps back, your variation of side plank. You've got so much space in the shoulders. So feel free to lift the right leg up if you want, maybe even a toe hold if you want it. 3 more breaths here. Keep pushing your left hand down. Don't give up. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Wild thing. Right foot steps behind you. Open up the heart. Left hand pushes down even more. Take a nice deep breath in. Strong. Right leg to sky. Down dog split. So it's a down dog split with the right leg to the sky. Good. Keep the right leg pushing back. Come forward to a plank pose. Keep the right leg lifted. Keep the right leg lifted. Good. Half push up, chest to the mat. Keep the right leg lifted. Keep the right leg lifted. Upward facing. Let the right toes land. Back to downward facing dog, all the way back. So good. Take a breath here and stay for the exhale. Come high up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Left knee to left elbow. Give it a tappity tap. Your left leg up to the sky. Kick it. Left knee bends you on it. Open. Left knee to right elbow. Kick it all the way over like you're coming into your fallen triangle, but you're not. Up onto your left fingertips, left arm reaches to the sky. Left arm reaches. Get that left hand off the mat. Trust yourself. Whatever you need to do, get your left hand off the mat. Good. Nice, Pete. Take a breath. Left hand down. Now to fallen triangle. Kick it all the way over. Fallen triangle. Any variations? You got 2 breaths to explore. You got 1 more breath to explore. Keep your left foot where it is. Right hand to the mat. Take a breath, find a half push-up like a champion. Good, push back up, left leg to sky. Kick it up, kick it up, kick it up. Left knee to nose, nose to knee. Squeeze, step it through. Crescent lunge as you lift all the way up. Once you get to your crescent, same thing. Give the wrists a little roll, pull out, forward, back, and lengthen. Good. And then straighten into every part of the body. Hug the ribs in. Let's take a breath. Left knee is bent. Right elbow comes underneath you. As you wrap yourself up, you start the journey forward. You start the journey forward as you lift the right leg up. Really good. Once you get there, keep kicking back through the right heel. Make your right leg as straight as steel. Good. Lift a little higher, a little back bend even. Take a breath. Right knee to chest. Keep the arms, keep the arms, keep the arms, keep the arms. Right knee to the chest. As we get here, we take a breath. Like you're standing in a milk crate and you're pushing down through the right foot. Take another breath here. And then gently open up into half moon pose. Half moon. You know we're coming back to this exact spot. So you know there's no rush anywhere as you open yourself up. Open yourself up. Really good. You might not even need to touch the mat or the floor as you open a little higher. So good. Stay with the uncertainty. Take one more breath in. Bring it back to where we started. Right knee to chest. Both arms reach up to the sky. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And let's find a warrior one. Keep the arms lifted. Slow and steady. We've got to be super aware as we step it back to warrior one. Lift up through the heart. That quarter warrior as we open to the right a little, get the left knee to bend a little bit more as we've got space now. Interlace fingers the opposite way. Stretch the heart open. Inhale, left shoulder to the inner edge of your left knee. Let the head totally go. Soften in. Soften in, soften in. Humble warrior. Really nice, guys. Take a breath. Stay. Cleopatra pose. Right hand lands, pivoting to open. Open up the left shoulder a little bit more. Take a breath. Nice, man. And then slowly bring it back to your Skandasana on the right knee. Skandasana on the right knee. Just 2 or 3 breaths here. As you open a little bit more. Take one more breath in. Taking it to your easy twist, come forward, right hand lands, left arm reaches. From easy twist, we step it straight back to side plank pose. Left foot steps straight back, super confident. You've got the space. Can you lift your left foot up off the right? If you're super courageous, maybe even try and hook the left toe or pistol grip the left toe with the left fingers. Stay with it. We're here to grow. We're here to grow. Take 2 more breaths. Good. One more breath. Wild thing is you step it behind you and you open up. Your right hand pushes down a little bit more as your heart lifts to length, and take a breath in. Left leg to sky. Down dog splitty split. Keep your left leg kicking back. Come forward to a plank pose. Keep your left leg lifted. Hips lifted. Chest to the mat. Chest to the mat. Good. Left toes land. Upward facing. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Push it all the way back. Let the heels land. Push down a little bit more. Notice the heat. We're almost there, guys. Stay with it. Double down for this last hour and a half. Take a breath. Stay and deepen for the exhale. Really good. Take one more inhale and stay for the exhale. High up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees super deep. Look between the thumbs. Float your feet between your hands. Take it to a halfway lift. Inhale. Fold it back. Exhale. Stand it up. Reach it up. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bring hands to hearts. Down by the side of the body. Tadasana pose. Just feel the soles of the feet push down. Breath moves in and out through the body. Hands face forward. Shoulders soften. Make your face a little softer. Open the eyes. Bring the left knee into the chest. Give the left knee a little squeeze in. Perfect. And then we're opening to the left. So either take a hold of the knife edge of your left foot or the left knee. Your right hand lengthens behind you. You might kick in, you might not, up to you. So if you've got the knife edge of your left foot, you're kicking it forward, and your left arm reaches back, guys, not the right. Other way. Left arm back. You got it. Stay with it. Left arm reaches. Keep kicking your left leg forward. Right arm reaches as well. So both arms reach up. We're facing the top of the room. Lean into it. Can we lean into it? Good. Take a breath. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Frame your right foot. Low lunge all the way down. So framing the right foot. Good. Take your right leg up to the sky. Down dog split. Bend the right knee. Yawn the hips open. Feel the opening. Good. Right foot to the outside of your right hand. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Nice. And release your left knee down. And let's bring the forearms down to the mat or onto a block. Tuck your left toes and lift your left knee up. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up, and just move forward and back, forward and back. Really nice. So From here, we'll step our right foot back into a forearm plank pose. Forearm plank. Keep your forearms on the mats. Really good. Take a breath in and then squeeze the elbows to the toes and the toes to the elbows. Elbows to toes, toes to elbows. Squeeze. Really good. If you're not shaking, there's something going on. Toes to elbows, elbows to toes. Take a breath in. Good. Heels to the right. Dump your right hip down. Bring it back to center. Don't give up. Heels to the left. Good. Bring it back to center. And then walk your feet all the way up towards the face. Dolphin pose. Dolphin pose. And then once you walk your feet in, walk them in another millimeter. Walk them in another millimeter. I know you want to put your knees on the mat, but it's just not happening right now. Walk your feet in just a little bit more. Really strong, guys. Stay with it. Just 2 more breaths here. You got it. Take 1 more breath in. Push straight into the palms. Downward facing dog all the way back. Nice. Take a breath in and stay high up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, float to the top of the mat. Yes. Take a halfway inhale. Fold. Exhale. Stand it up. Reach it up. Nice little back bend up the top. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart. And let's draw the right knee in towards the chest. Right knee towards the chest. Once we get there, we either take a hold with the left hand, the outer edge of the right knee, or maybe you take a hold of the knife edge of the right foot. As you kick it, right arm reaches behind you. And really try and lengthen into it. So the more you push the left foot down, the more you lengthen. So it's like you're trying to stretch yourself in every direction. And then keep the face soft. Take another breath. Good. Right arm reaches back up, face forward. Both arms reach up. Keep kicking the right heel forward. Lift into it. See if you can lean into it as well. Lift the right heel a little higher. Good. Notice. Take a breath. Gentle step of the right foot back, framing your left foot. Low lunge all the way down. Shoulders draw back, look forward. Left leg up to the sky. Down dog split. Bend your left knee. Yawn the hips open. Left foot to the outside of your left hand. You got it? And then come down onto the forearms, Whether the right knee is lifted, not lifted. If the forearms are on the mat, try and get the right knee off the mat. Really nice. Beautiful, Pete. Take 3 more breaths here. Nice. Even look between the palms. Yeah, feel that lengthening. So good. You know, somehow you have to keep the forearms on the mat and step your left foot back to a forearm plank pose. Take a breath in, stay in your forearm plank. Really good. Keep squeezing the elbows to the toes to the elbows. Your core will love you later. Take 3 more breaths here. Stay with it. Take 2 more breaths. So good. We've got 1 more breath in. Heels to the left. Keep your knees off the mat. Dump the left hip down. Bring it back to center, all the way over to the right. Dump the right hip down. Beautiful, guys. Bring it back to center. Take a breath in. Plank pose. Push your hands into the mat. Plank pose. Inhale. Half push up. Exhale. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog all the way back. So good. Stay with it. Catch yourself in the moment. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee. Yawn the hips open. Half pigeon pose. Slow and steady. Half pigeon pose. Any variation here. As you walk the hands forward, if it's a king pigeon or you're on your back doing a figure 4. 2 more breaths. Slowly walk the hands back towards the right shin. Step it straight back to a downward dog. Once you get to a downward dog, squeeze the right heel a little deeper into the mat. Come forward, peel yourself forward to a plank pose and release your knees to the mat. Child's pose, push it back. And once you get to child's pose, thread your right arm under the left armpit, lengthen it all the way over. And you either take a half bind with your left arm or your left hand walks forward. Really try and scoot the right shoulder underneath you as you deepen into the twist. And slowly start to unravel. As you come forward, plug your left hand into the mat, pick up your back foot and reach the right hand back for the right ankle, and then start to open up yourself towards the right. Perfect. Take one more breath in, gentle release, step the right foot, right hand down, right foot to the outside of the right hand, and then half Hanuman. If you have a full split in your practice, take it to where you feel you need to take it. Right, 2 more breaths. Start to bend or take yourself back to a downward dog, however you can get yourself back there. Once you get to downward dog, lift your left leg up to the sky, down dog split, bend it and open it. Left knee behind left wrist, coming into your half pigeon pose. Half pigeon pose. Any variation. Take one more breath in. Perfect. Start to walk the hands back towards your left shin. Tuck the right toes straight back into a downward dog. Squeeze your left heel down into the mat. Bring yourself forward to a plank pose. Release your knees down, child's pose. And then thread your left arm under the right armpit. Any variation. You can take your right hand behind you into a half bind. Whatever gets your left shoulder a little deeper underneath you. So it's almost like you're trying to stack and open. Right shoulder above the left. Take one more breath in. And gently release. Right hand comes forward as you bring yourself up. Kick your left leg back. Take a hold of the left ankle with the left hand and then open up towards the left as this last little turn on of your core, of your center. So you open up a little bit more. Relax. One more breath in. Left hand lands, step the left foot to the outside of the, or just left foot forward, whatever, and then left leg straightens and coming into your Ardha Hanuman or a full split on the other side. Feel free to use blocks, no blocks. Let's meet back in one more downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Take a breath. Come into a child's pose. Once we get to child's pose, come up into Japanese seat. Release over to the left or to the right. Both legs come forward. Stretch them forward and lie all the way down onto your back. And take your legs straight up to the sky. Legs up to the sky. Kick it all the way up. Either stay here. You can take it to a plow pose. Either stay here, plow pose, which would take you all the way back. And then if you want to take it from there to a shoulder stand, by all means, lengthen yourself up. Won't be here for too long. And for those of us that went to shoulder stand, come back to plow pose. Feel free to bend the knees, give the outer edges of the temples a little rubbity rub, a little, maybe even a massage of the forehead. And release your hands down to the mat. Grip the edges of your mat. And slowly, slowly bring yourself down, touching every single vertebra as it comes down. And then catch a happy baby on your way down. And from a happy baby, bring the knees into the chest. And cactus out your arms, bring the knees to the left-hand side. Bring your knees back to center. And then over to the other side. Bring it back to center. And spread yourself out on the mat into your final rest of Shavasana. Start to bring the focus back into the room, back into the body. Gentle movements. And bring the knees up one by one. Give yourself a little squeeze and take it over to your right or left hand side. And coming up into a seat. Bring the hands together at heart center. Shoulders nice and soft. Take a breath in and bow into the heart. Namaste. Well done, gang. Stop.